Stop. You can stop the foreclosure auction today without an attorney. Yes, without an attorney. I'm telling you that you can. Listen, my name is Michael Ruiz, and I've been called the Robin Hood of real estate for the last 10, 11 years. I have a lot of experience with this. Why? I've been a real estate broker for 35 plus years. And all I've done all along is dealt with foreclosure properties. And throughout the last 10, 11 years, when the market crashed way back in the day, everybody was losing their home, and it broke my heart. So ever since then, my specialty has been to help homeowners like yourself stop that foreclosure. Stop, slow it down so that you can figure out what your next step is. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know if you're trying to modify your loan. I don't know if you're trying to short sell your house. Whatever the case may be, all I know is that you're probably really frantic right now because the reality of your property being auctioned off probably as soon as tomorrow, is totally freaking you out. You don't know what to do. You feel helpless. You can't afford an attorney. And even if you could, you still don't even know what to do. And all the long process and what do you actually can do. Just showing up in court does not cut it. There's rules and procedures in court that require a timeline, and there's a way to bypass all that. But right now, you need to stop what you're doing. You need to stop looking all over because time is precious. Time is precious, and you don't have time to keep looking and looking and looking. So right now, click on the link below. Click on this link right below, and on the other side, I will be able to tell you what you can do, how you can stop this foreclosure auction, either yourself or if you want us to help you do it. But the bottom line is that you don't have to be homeless. You don't have to lose your property tomorrow or whenever the case may be. So depending on what stage of foreclosure you're in, whether you just got served, that's a whole other ballgame. But if you're now at the very end stage where you're about to lose your property in an auction, which they call it a public sale, you need to stop the foreclosure today. So hence the reason you're going to click on that link below, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you what option you have. You're going to make the decision, but you need to make a decision for your family, for your husband, or for your wife, and make sure that you don't go homeless in the next couple of weeks. You know, I don't know about you, but if you're tight on money now, you're going to be even tighter because if you do nothing and you stick your head in the sand, which obviously you're not. This is why you're looking at this video. Obviously you're not. But what you don't want to do is get in a position where you're going to be homeless, and now you got to move. And you got to move where? You're going to move in with your in-laws? You're going to move in with your parents? Really? Do you really want to do that? Or do you want to rent someplace where they're going to ask you for first month, last month, and 1 month's worth of security? So you do the math. I mean, a cheap rental is about $1,500 a month, and that's for like a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom small tiny apartment, and it all depends what side of town you're in. Are you ready to pay that 3 times or even more? Not only would you have to come up with first, last, 1 month security and last month's rent if you're going to decide to move, but are you actually ready to start making payments? Are you ready financially to make rent payments? But I'm also going to tell you why you cannot just let it go, because the nightmare begins. You think, a lot of people will think, well, whatever, at this point I don't care, I'm going to do whatever, I'm just going to let it go. The part that most people don't know is that when you let the property go and the bank takes the property back, or an independent investor bought it at the auction for cash, whatever the bank is short, you are still in the hook. You're going to have what they call a deficiency judgment. A deficiency judgment now where the bank comes after you for the difference of what they lost. So if they were owed $400,000, $300,000, whatever, and the property sold for that much less, whatever the difference is, guess what? They can come after you. They can come after you, and they're going to garnish your wages. They're going to garnish your income tax returns. I have clients that have come to me after the fact, and it broke my heart. They took the money out of their bank accounts months later when they least expected it. Why? Because they got a garnishment order. And a lot of times that happens automatically. Plus having to move, plus having to get a moving company. Do you really want to bother your friends and family to get all your moving stuff and move all this stuff? Listen, I'm not going to go on and on because I'm telling you all this stuff because I know from personal experience. I have family members. I have faced foreclosure back in the day as well. So this is why my heart goes out to you, that I know people are out there and attorneys are very expensive, and all they want to do is just take your money and just buy you a little bit of time and collect a lot of your money and just throw you to the wolves and say, sorry, that's all you could do. No, there's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot. But right now, if you're at the end of the stage where your property is about to be foreclosed and you're auctioned off within the next day or so, you need to stop, click on the link, and come and see me on the other side. I'm going to show you what the golden ticket is. I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to do this. See you on the other side. But stop. Stop looking around the internet. Stop. You found it. I'm telling you, you found the answer. This is probably an answer to your prayers. I think so. This is what's moved me to come out and help those that need help, that are frantic, because I know the feeling. So, click on the link below. Give me the information that I'm asking you for so that I can help you, better help you on the other side. Talk to you later. Bye. And yes, there is hope. There is hope, and there's a solution. But you got to act now. Stop looking all over the place. Click on the link below.